are you doing? Jonathan here for Tailhunter Sportfishing, and it's time once again for the Mexican Minute La Paz video fishing report, coming to you from La Paz, Baja, Mexico, and then covering all of the fishing action for our Tailhunter Sportfishing fleet down here in La Paz, Baja, Mexico. Anyway, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for checking in. Thanks for spending time with us, and please do us a favor, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, and don't forget to subscribe. This is going to cover all of the fishing action for our sport fishing fleet for the dates of the 26th of April to May 2nd, 2022. Let's talk about what was going on this past week. Actually, a pretty good week. Fairly good fishing as well. The conditions finally sort of leveled out. We still have some cool mornings. I got in the water the other day, pushing some boats out, and the water was kind of on the chilly side, not as warm as I would have liked it. And the weather in the morning, I would heavily advise you bring either a light sweatshirt or a Pendleton like I use in the morning. Have something to ward off the chill. Once the sun comes up, you'll take that off, but better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. It is a little chilly in the morning, but overall really comfortable. During the daytimes, we're looking at temperatures like 89 to about 92 without a lot of humidity. Nighttime temperatures in the high 60s. Very, very comfortable. A great time to be down here. And for once, the winds didn't blow us off the water. There was still some breeze out there. There were a couple of afternoons that were breezy, mornings that were breezy, or vice versa. But overall, it really does feel like spring, and it's really, really nice. The fishing also reflected the better conditions as well. A lot of different species coming up. Over at Las Arenas, a lot more roosterfish. We haven't seen any of the big ones yet, but some really nice, fun, 10 to 30 pound fish. Also, some of our anglers got out there with their trout rods, literally, and we're catching some of these fun things right there in Muertos Bay. That's a blast. Or taking those rods right into the rocky areas, and there's some Pargo, there's some Cabrilla in there, there's Jack Crevalle, there's Bonita, a couple Dorado also showing up. We've also got some dogtooth snappers that bit but didn't hold on. Also seeing more and more marlin, as I've mentioned in the past. Some sailfish also showing up, not quite ready to go off yet. They're on the surface, they're sunning, they're warming themselves up. Get a couple more temperature rises out there on the ocean, and I got a feeling these billfish are going to go off. Same with the Dorado. Water's not quite warm enough. We're seeing them swimming around, getting a couple hookups here and there, and we'll see more Dorado as the weeks go on, but right now they're just not quite ready to go. Over for our La Paz fleet, north of La Paz, the yellowtail are still surprisingly biting, which indicates to me that the water to the north of the city is a little cooler than the water to the south of the city over at Las Arenas. So the focus most of this past week was on some very, very nice yellowtail, some legit sized fish. I'm talking 15 to 30 pound fish. They're eating live bait such as mackerel, caballitos, sardines, and also taking some of the jigs if you know how to yo-yo or use some of the knife jigs as well. There's some amberjack coming up inshore. There are some roosterfish, but not as many as Las Arenas. There's Pargo, there's Cabrilla, there's some snappers. So a lot of variety coming on right now, which is pretty indicative of springtime fishing. We call this transition time because we've still got some cooler water fish like Pargo, Cabrilla, the jacks, the yellowtail still around. They're going to start moving out as the waters get warmer, but we've also got the warmer water fish moving in as well. Springtime fish like the roosterfish, maybe more Dorado, maybe also more billfish. So we've got our fingers crossed. It looks like things are going to get better. We're just starting into the season, so we're looking forward to having you down. We really appreciate you checking in. I'm Jonathan from the Mexican Minute. That's going to be a quick wrap-up for you. We'll catch you next week. God bless. Take care. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe. You take care. We'll catch you next week.